Now entertain conjecture of a time when creeping murmur and the pouring dark fills the wide vessel of the universe. From camp to camp, through the foul womb of night, the hum of either army stilly sounds, that the fixed sentinels almost receive the secret whispers of each other's watch.
If his cause be not good, our obedience to the king wipes the crime of it out of us. But if the cause be wrong, king himself hath a heavy reckoning to make. When all them legs and arms and heads chopped off in battle shall join together at the...
This story shall the good man teach his son. And Crispien shall ne'er go by from this day to the ending of the world. But we in it shall be remembered. We few. We happy few. We band of brothers.
Shakespeare never served in the military, yet he employed war as a backdrop or a template for more than half his plays.
Fire answers fire, as through their paly flames each battle sees the other's umbered face. Steed threatens steed in high and boastful neighs, piercing the knight's dull ear.
Henry V has been interpreted as a promotion of war and a condemnation of it. In 1944, Laurence Olivier made a heroic version that was a virtual recruitment poster for World War II. 1989, Kenneth Branagh used the very same script to condemn the harsh realities of Vietnam and war in the Falkland Islands.
And from the tents, the armorers accomplishing the nights, with busy hammers closing rivets up, give dreadful note of preparation.
Like Shakespeare, I had been obsessed with war most of my life. Started with Vietnam, the draft lottery. I was scared. We were all scared. So you end up with stories like those of my friends Joe and Danny. Kids. 18-year-old kids. Desperate, willing to do anything just to stay home. Like Bates, Common Man, and Henry V.
That the morning which breaks yonder? I think it be. We have no great cause to desire the approach of day. We see yonder the beginning of the day. I think we should never see the end of it. I serve under Sir Thomas Erpingham. Good old commander. Most kind gentleman. What thinks he of our estate? Even as men wrecked upon a sand wish to be washed off with the next tide. He hath not told his thought to the king. No, nor it is not meet he should. I think the king is but a man. He may show what outward courage he will, but I believe as cold a night as 'tis, he could wish himself in Thames up to the neck. I would he were, and I by him at all adventures, so we were quit here. Or I would he were here alone, so he would be sure to be ransomed and many a poor man's life saved.
Shakespeare and war were never so close as during the American Civil War. Kids from the North and the South studied his plays in schools. They were performed everywhere. Union and Confederate soldiers alike filled their journals with quotes from his plays. Abraham Lincoln was obsessed with Macbeth. Shakespeare wrote during the rise of nationalism, popularity of the warrior poet, knights in shining armor, and a belief in something called the just war tradition, good reasons for bad wars.
For he today that sheds his blood with me shall be my brother. Be he ne'er so vile, this day shall gentle his condition. And gentlemen, in England now abed, will think themselves accursed they were not here.
So what was he doing? Using war as a literary device, good guys, bad guys?
I will not yield to kiss the ground beneath young Malcolm's feet, nor be baited with the rabble's curse.
Or was he searching for something himself? Asking questions? Was he troubled by war?
Aye, in this weak piping time of peace.
I've no delight to pass away the time, lest to spy my shadow in the sun descant on mine own deformity. And therefore, since I cannot prove a lover to entertain these fair, well-spoken days, I'm determined to prove a villain and hate the idle pleasures of these days.
I mean, think about it. Soldiers sacrifices for all of us, so if we're not going to go there, the least we can try and do is understand. And maybe that's what Shakespeare was doing. Maybe he felt like if he could bring war to the audience, he could bring understanding as well.